Good day, Abshina. Winda. Molweni. Hello. Uyemure. Everyone, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share the video if it's of value to you. And in case you need to get in contact Nati, please email us sangofa@gmail.com. Okay. Now today we'll be focusing on grade 11 maths lit question paper. We'll be focusing on 2 topics. I'm doing 2 topics per day because I'm catching up. We had a Wi-Fi issue, but it has since been sorted. Now let's get to it. Okay. Now, maths lit, we don't have a choice. Read all the instructions, number the questions correctly. Don't forget to be a true Sankofa. And then let's study the diagram. John Matu sells Samsung cell phones. The price list given below shows the cost, price, and profit for the different types of cell phones in the year 2021. Okay, so says there's things from Samsung, and then laba bonisa cost price ile mali le na stock ngayo, then I profit ile mali ayenzayo ayiadayo, right? Okay, study the price list and answer the questions that fall. All prices include VAT at 15%. So we should to all the prices, but all. Mabati all we should to yonke into has a VAT, right? Okay. Now, the first question says, determine the selling price of the Samsung Galaxy A72. Okay. Nice, Samsung Galaxy A72. So we are supposed to determine its selling price. Selling price is simple. The cost price plus profit. Then is selling price it. So 3.2.1. We have our cost price, which is 7,499.25 plus our profit, which is 2,499.75. So when we add these two, we should be able to get a phone A1 waiting is an. Our final answer is 9,999 rands. Of course, you must write the SI unit, it's rands, right? Okay. Now the second question, which is 3.2.2. Why am I saying 3? It's 2.2.1. And then 2.2.2. Okay, let's look at what the question is looking for. Determine the ratio in simplest form of total profit to the total income from sale of the 4 cell phones. So that's to determine the ratio in simplest form. Ratio, they're talking about one ratio of total profit to the total income from sale of the 4 cell phones. Okay, we must start in. First thing we must do is separate the two. Okay, so the first thing we must do is, they said they want the ratio of the total profit and the total income. So you must calculate the total profit. The profit for phone number 1 is 1,099.75 plus profit for the second phone is 2,499.75 plus the profit for the third phone is 3,699.75 plus the profit for the last phone is 7,249.75. So we want the total profit for the 4 phones. And it's that's what the question is saying. Calculate the ratio of the total profit for the 4 phones, which will be equals to 14,549. And then they said the ratio must be total profit is to total income. Now total income means cost price plus profit, right? That's the total income. So Marja, we're going to calculate total income. Remember, they said show all calculations, right? So you must make sure you show all these calculations, right? How you got to the answer. Okay, so our total income is for the first phone 3299.25 plus 1099.75 cost price plus profit plus cost price plus profit 7499.25 plus 2499.75 plus 11099.25 plus 3699.75. Then the last one is 21,749.25 plus 7249.75. Okay, which will be equals to 58,196. Now we have our total profit and then we have our total income, right? So Marja, we are looking for the ratio. Now the ratio should be easy to find now that we have these two. We take the total profit 14,549. 14,549 is 2. And then we take the total income 58,196. 58,196. 58,196. Now in order for us to find the ratio of 1:2, we divide both sides by the smallest number, which is 14,549. And here we also say 14,549. Then any number divided by itself is 1. And then on the other side, our answer becomes 1:4. So our ratio of total profit is to total income is 1:4. Okay, Lapaya, we had to calculate, right? There were a lot of calculations to be done, but my answer and it says 4 marks. So if 4 marks layer, it justifies all the calculations basis, right? You started by finding the total of profits, finding the total of everything, and then find the ratio of those totals. Okay, now let's go to the next question. It is 5 marks, so it means even more calculations, right? So they say John Matu ran out of the cheapest phones. Okay, this is the first two; those are the cheapest. He placed an order for the cell phones A31 and A72 in the ratio A31 and A72 2:1. So for every 2 Zaga A31, he got 1 A72. A total of 15 cell phones were ordered. Verify with the necessary calculations that the total cost price for the order was 70,488.75. Okay, so what do we know? What do they tell us? start by writing what we know. What we know, what the question is 2.2.3. We know that the ratio was 2:1, right? We know what 15 cell phones were ordered, right? And now we have to verify the total cost price. So we are looking for a cost price. Okay, we also know a cost price for the two phones. Cost price for the first phone is 3,299.25, and then the cost price for the second phone is 7,499.25. So this is our information, right? Now the first thing we must do is find out how many A31s and how many A72s. That's easy to do. You add 2 plus 1 and then it gives us 3. That's our decimal. So masifuna ukuthola lezi, we say we add this and this first of all, and then it gives us 3. That will be our denominator 3. And we say 2/3 times 15. So we find out ukuthi ama A31 bewayingaki. So you say 2 divided by 3. So 10 phones were A31, meaning 5 phones were the other brand, which is A72. Now, you don't even need to do a calculation, right? This is 2:1. For every 2, you get 1, so it means 10:5. It makes sense. Okay. Now we multiply a cost price A31 namaphone corner, then we multiply a cost price A75 namaphone corner. So if we multiply the first one with 10, it will give us 32,992.5, and then we multiply the second one with 5. It's 37,496.25. Then we add the two totals, rents, remember, 70,488.75. Now let's go back to the question, see if we answered the question. The question said, given this information, verify with the necessary calculation that the total cost price for the order was 70,488 rand and 75 cents. We've made that verification. You see, it was 5 marks. So we took the ratio, broke down on my phone according to the ratio, and calculated blah blah blah. I hope you understand grade level how we got to the answer, right? Okay. Then we go to question 2.2.4. If you have it, that's it. And then it says the cost price of Samsung A31 in the year 2020. So in the year 2020, the cost price of A31 was 3,399.75. That was the cost price. It is costing less this year due to the new cell phones on the market. Okay, that makes sense. Calculate the percentage decrease on the cost of the A31. Give your answer to the nearest percentage. You may use the following formula. Okay. So, but in 2020, this was the price, right? As compared to the price before in 2021. So in 2021, masipali price akhona phansi In 2021, the price was 3,000. Cost price 299.25. And Bella, which is how it goes, right? Okay. So the formula is as follows. New price minus old price. So new price is 3,299.25 minus old price there 2020, which is 3,399.75, all divided by, we are using this formula, right? All the price, which is still 3,399.75 times 100. Now, as far as your calculator should give us the answer, the correct answer. So it decreased with a negative 2.96%. The negative shows decrease, right? It shows whether amount phezulu or parts. Now, I thought I would do two questions, two topics, but because of the length of this topic, I think we'll leave it here, and then we'll continue tomorrow and finish off the other topic. Okay.